Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Aditya, and in this video I'm going to tell you about my routine. So almost every person in my Instagram DMs has been asking me this: when do you wake up, when do you sleep, when do you eat, what do you eat, how much do you work, how much do I need to work, how do you manage your college and your business and all of that. So in this video, that is exactly what I'll be covering, and also I'll be explaining you in detail with logic behind every single thing that I do, because I believe that you don't have business problems, you have personal problems manifesting in your business. And basically that is what I will be talking about in this video. How do you optimize your life in such a way so that it does not affect your business and does not hamper its growth and actually supports it. So I've been trying a lot of things. I've been trying tracking my sleep, I've been trying to take on different kind of things. I've been trying to take on ashwagandha and all of that from a long time. I've tried working out in the morning, in the evening, swimming, running, all of that. So let's see which one of these has worked the best for me. With this, I have created this routine for myself. I've been following it for past couple of weeks, and this has worked really great for me, and that's why I think it's a good time when I can share it with you guys as well. So that would be for this video. I'll be taking you to my computer screen, would be telling you how I have created this, what's the logic behind it, and if you could follow it or not. And let's begin. Alright, so talking about the routine, this is the routine, and अभी मैं इसको explain भी करूँगा, but like I wake up at 7. I go to work out at 7:30. I think working out in morning is much better than working out in evening or any time like that, especially because like subah mein you can just get it done once and then you can start off your day. I feel more energetic, I feel more refreshed. And if you don't do this in the morning and you just like start working, you feel a lot sleepier. At least that is what I have seen. Working out in evening is stupid in my sense. So again, it depends from person to person, but I think working out in morning is much better than working out in the evening. It could be down to personal preference, but that's just what I prefer, and there are like a lot of reasons for that as well. But yeah, after this at like 8:45 I return from there, and I have my I just have my shower, whatever that is. uh, I don't do such cold bath or anything like that. I don't use hot water as well, just normal tap water, that's what I use. After that, from 9 I do my meditation. I'll be talking about meditation very soon as well in detail. After that, from 9:30 I do my day planning. So I have this freedom daily planner that I have also given in past videos. I fill that up, and along with it I do my see, believe, achieve worksheet that I have, and I do my affirmations, so maybe like mindset training as such. Once that is done, I start my work. From 10 I do my deep work, and deep work, what that is, I'll be talking about it till 1. And at 1 I have my lunch till 2. During this time I watch maybe some YouTube videos or documentaries or series or anime or like whatever I feel like. After this, from 2 I work again. This time it's not deep work as such, this is more of like repetitive work or something which does not require as much of focus. After that, from 5:30 I have my rest. This is the time when I take my dog for a walk. This is the time when I talk to my parents, and I often use my phone and all. From 7:30 I start my wrap up. So this is when I call my team, I have a word with them, I see if there's anything left for me to do in my daily worksheet that I fill up. So I try to clear off any tick box that's left, so I finish everything until 8:30 it's done. From 8:30 I have my dinner. That's again when I use my phone. I talk to like my friends and all, and I reply to anyone who has messaged me. I go on calls with my friends, and I go on walk, sometimes with my father, sometimes alone. I talk to people on phone. And from 10:30 I basically try to go to bed, and I sleep at around 11 or 11:30 at max. And that's like my routine. Now I'll be talking about it. So the first thing is waking up. This is very important, and this is where a lot of people lack. So this thing right here, this is the most important out of all of these. So whether you are employed, whether you are a student, whether you are like maybe a business owner, if you're not waking up and if you're not going to sleep at the same time every day, you're losing money. Because waking up, not just waking up but sleep, actually, because this time, not this one, but actually this time. So like from 10:30 till 7, right? You get my point, right? Not these, but this time right here, this one. This is very important because sleeping is like single-handedly the most important thing in your life, right? If you don't get sleep, you'll probably die. So that's why it's very very important that you wake up and sleep at the same time, and if you are not able to do that, you probably would suffer. If not right now, you will suffer soon. I see a lot of kids talking about it's 3:30 in the night and my friends are doing this and I'm waking up and doing this. No, you should go to bed. You can probably do all the work in like 5-6 hours, and if you're like not able to complete it within that time, and if you're having to, like if you're having to wake up at like 2-3 in the night, you're doing something wrong. You don't need to wake up at 2 or 3 in the night. You can sleep before 12. 12 is the last time you should be waking up. Sleep before 12. Now there's of course again science behind it. There are two of these chemicals, cortisol, and the second one is again, I learned this from my application which gets me to sleep. It's melatonin. So I'll be talking about this as well. But again, these are the two chemicals that are related to your sleep. So this one is the wake up chemical and this one is the sleep. So there is this application called Rise, RISC. This is what I've been using to track my sleep. I no longer do this because I mean tracking and all, I don't really need it. But yeah, it's really good. So उससे मेरे को ये चीज़ पता चली about these two chemicals. And melatonin is when this chemical starts, you know, like when your brain or whatever secretes this starts generating this, you feel sleepy, and whenever this starts generating, you feel like awake, right? So that's the thing. So like the reason why you're not able to feel fully awake, why you feel very sleepy in the morning, is because your body does not produce this. And that's why what happens is, let's say your sleep cycle is totally ruined, it's shit, and you decide tomorrow I'll wake up at 6:30. Your body probably won't create the cortisol required, and that's why you won't feel awake, you'll feel sleepy, you'll feel lethargic, and you won't be able to work, and that's why you'll fail. So it's total science, and anyone who says anything like I'm probably a night owl or I'm like a morning bird or whatever, they're all stupid people. There's no such thing as a night owl or a morning bird or whatever there is. It's more it's more of about these two chemicals that your body is not able to generate. And on a longer run, if you are able to sleep consistently on a set time, and if you are able to wake up every day on a set time, within like 1 to 3 months your body will be producing these automatically, and that's why you will be able to wake up by yourself even without an alarm. Because let's say you start waking up at 7 every day for months, within a few months your body would start producing cortisol at 7, and because your biological clock would tell you to do that, our brain is very 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 smart in this term, and you will start feeling awake by 7 yourself. You won't be able to sleep, and if you start sleeping, if you start creating that environment around you, let's say at 11 that you need to sleep, after some time your body would make start to make you feel sleepy at like 11. So I see a lot of these stupid people do this. I missed my exam because of sleep. How can you do that? You basically cannot. So like in a long time, not even that long, like a few months, you'll be able to do this, and then you'll be able to sleep at a set amount of time. Now a lot of people struggle with like insomnia and thing. I don't really believe in all that. Like the reasoning they have behind this is I have insomnia and that's why I'm not able to sleep, and that's why I'm using Instagram. Instead of doing this shit and telling your brain something that's not real, you should probably put your phone down and just lie down. Because dreaming dreaming is very important. This is where you get ideas, this is where you get solutions, this is where you get so many things. This is like a gift from God to you. And if you keep using mobile phones, if you keep using these blue lights and all of that, you probably won't dream. Most people don't dream. This is very important. You need to dream. You cannot afford not to dream. Dreaming is a gift from God. And that's why if you stop using your phone like at least 30 minutes before sleeping, if you stop using any kind of screen, if you turn your lights red if possible, I'm able to do that before sleeping, you would have a very good sleep. You'll be able to dream and you'll be able to get so much focus when if you dream. You get more focused when you dream, so that's very important. Just put your phone away, lie down, watch the fan, and just think about what happened during the day. What are the struggles, what are the solutions that you can do, what's the possibility of doing this and all of that. And probably you would feel as like sleepy and all. And if you're not feeling asleep, using phone is probably the worst thing you can do anyways, right? So there's no point in doing that. That's for the sleep part. Try to wake up and sleep at the same time. Now coming to workout, some people like to work out in the evening. I personally like to do it in the morning. I've tried both. I think working out in evening is very shit and stupid. I don't really like it. I don't want to offend anyone who goes to like the gym or something in the evening, but again, it's like it does not make sense to me. You cannot leave this work or this work and probably go to the gym and pick up some iron, right? That does not make a lot of sense to me. And again, doing this in the morning probably makes me feel more energetic and more of, like active throughout the day, and I'm able to do a lot of focused work right here because of this, instead of doing it later down the road. That's something I like. But again, it comes down to personal preference probably, but working out in the morning has been a lot better than working out in the evening. I don't go to the gym as such to work out. I go to my MMA classes, so it's more of like a cardio thing, not as strength training or weightlifting. Weightlifting is good, but cardio is very important. Cardio improves your cognitive skills and it makes you more focused, so it's something I would recommend you include. I'm not saying don't do your strength training or weightlifting. Let's say you want body for physical or aesthetical purposes, again that's kind of stupid. But again, strength training is good, I won't say it's bad, but you cannot replace your cardio with it. Cardio is very important. So you can go for a run, you can go for maybe swimming or something. I've tried it all. I used to go to like 5 kilometer run and then like a swim of 10 minutes, uh, instead of going to the gym. And then I've tried MMA and all. So again, cardio is very important. Cardio is very good for your focus and cognitive skills, and that's something I would recommend you to add. So cardio is very important during this time. Before this, so when I'm getting ready, I eat like 2 bananas, and that's probably it, right? So after this I have my bath. So I don't do all that cold bath or ice bath or hot bath or anything. I just use normal tap water, just be temperature pe hai. That's what I use to bath, and it makes me feel refreshed and awake. After this I do my meditation. I've made proper videos on meditation multiple times, you can watch those. But again, the kind of meditation I do is probably called mindful meditation. This is where basically we lay down, like not lay down, we sit and we analyze our thoughts. So that's what we do. We analyze anything that we think, we analyze the distractions. And this is probably going to be very difficult for you in the starting. So this is when I think you should maybe do it for 3 minutes a day or 5 minutes a day. This would be difficult as well. Now I do it for 15 minutes a day,
and this is really good. So this helps you focus. This like removes distractions from your life. Whenever you feel distracted, soon your mind would be able to analyze that and get you back to the work, or get you back to the thought that you previously had, which was important, and remove you from the distraction that you just faced. So that's the kind of meditation I do, and it's really good. Every single person should include this, and all the successful people, you can count a lot of them who believe that meditation is the one secret that got them to the success, because focus is very very important. Then I do my day planning. So we have this freedom daily planner that I've talked about in the previous videos. You can watch that. That's what I fill. So it's like a to-do list, and along with it, it has like a 30-minute incrementals of time where I can fill in, this is what I'll be doing at this time, so I don't have to spend my time thinking this is what I would be doing. And along with this, I do my affirmations, I do my mindset work, and I do my see believe achieve worksheet as well. Once that is done, I get to my work and I do deep work. So this is where I'll either be coming up with new content for maybe my program, or I'll be making new strategies, or anything that requires more focus and that requires more thinking. This is what I do during this time. So from 10 to 11, 12 and 1. So this would be like probably just 3 hours of work, right? And that's what I do. So I don't do any of that Pomodoro technique or stupid shit like that. I have seen a lot of these girls and these so-called Gen Z boys try this Pomodoro technique and all. I don't believe in any of the case studies, I don't believe in any of the university research and all of that. You're saying that us humans cannot focus for more than 25 minutes, and after every 25 minutes you'll need a timer to go off and tell you to go walk or distract yourself again just when you got into that zone of working. That's not true. I can sit down and work or read for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours as well, and that's what you need to do. Because anything that you're doing, just think what your ancestors used to do. They used to sit down with their bow ready for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to shoot that animal so that they can get something to eat, right? Do you think they would do that Pomodoro technique and get up after every 25 minutes and lose that animal and sit down again? They would probably die and you wouldn't be here. So that's stupid. Pomodoro and all of that is bullshit. Don't believe in that crap. All the people who used to do that, they did not succeed with their goal. So that's stupid. Instead of that, just sit down, force yourself to work. So for those 3 hours, you won't do anything other than work. Put your phone away, turn off your YouTube, turn off your social media, whatever it is, and just sit down. Don't do anything, just sit down. So you'll find work to do. When you fill the daily planner, you'll probably find work to do, and you'll be able to work till 1. Then I have my lunch. So as you can see, I don't have any kind of breakfast. This is because if I have any, I'll feel sleepy and I won't be able to put that focus to this work. Now instead of this, one thing that you can do is, instead of not having breakfast, you can have breakfast and not have lunch. But then you would have to probably put this deep work right here instead of this, because what happens is when we eat lunch, that crash comes down. So this would be your energy, and as soon as you eat something, it would go like this. So that's why I avoid having breakfast, so that I can be at this, and then after lunch I can do this. And this is when I have my like discovery calls or any kind of work that's repetitive, like recording videos or anything which does not require a lot of focus. So if you want to have breakfast instead of lunch, you can probably add your breakfast here, and then you can add your discovery one work, so which does not require a lot of thinking in the morning. Then instead of lunch, once all the food has been like maybe digested or something, when it goes up again, then you can do your deep work or something here. And this is where you'll be doing your discovery work, or like discovery calls, or something which does not really require a lot of focus. So that would be for this. So what do I have in lunch? Before this, I used to only eat like chicken with eggs and cheese. So I was on a proper carnivore diet for the lunch. But again, I'm not like, and I used to add that cheese so that there would be a little bit of fats which would keep me like energized. But now I'm no longer doing it. I'm not eating non-vegetarian food as much. I just don't really like it that much anymore, and that's why I like eat whatever I want in lunch. um, I try to avoid sugars. I am trying to avoid coffee as well. Instead of sugars, I use those sugar-free tablets, because insulin again is the reason why we feel those energy spikes. So sometimes you would feel very energetic and then it would go down like this. So that would be insulin. So instead of feeling like this and this, you can just feel like this, or you can feel like this, or you can probably feel like this and this, but it's much better as compared to this. So that's why I try to avoid insulin during this time. Then once that is done, I do this work. So this is where I'll be either taking my discovery calls, or I'll be talking to like my existing clients, I'll be talking to the team, doing anything that's left for me to do, recording videos and all of that. Once that is done, again at 5:30 I take my dog for a walk, and I talk to my parents. I spend time with them till 7:30. At 7:30 I have like calls with my team members. This is when I make sure that whatever has been written in this has been completed, and if there's anything left for me to do is completed by this time. So from 7:30 till 8:30 I do my wrap up. From 8:30 I have my dinner, and then I have like, then I speak with the close ones that I have. I go on phone calls, I go for walks down in my society. After that at 10:30 I like go to sleep. So 10:30 would be like the time when I would like 10:30 10:45 when I would be turning off all kind of electronics. I would turn the lights red and I would try to go to sleep. So like that's when my body starts creating that melatonin, and I would probably feel sleepy, and I would be able to wake up at 7. And that's probably it for the schedule. So if you like this video, you can like hit the like button. You can comment below if you want to talk about anything. And if you're an agency owner, coach, or consultant looking for our services, we can definitely help you with client acquisition. Hit the first link below in the description, book a meeting with us, and let's see if this works out. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.